Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft, where today we are on our 20th episode of Vanilla Minecraft, and you might notice that I might look a little bit different. That's because I did make a 20th episode already, but that happened to not be put out because I was testing my new studio microphone, and for whatever reason I decided to not really test it. I kind of just recorded the entire episode, then realized that the audio quality had not been adjusted properly enough, so I'm not using that mic anymore because it's a lot easier and it's easily more crisp to just use the microphone on my headset. So what happened in that episode is that part of it I went and finished my diamond set off, and I enchanted new picks. This I was very happy about. Efficiency 4 silk touch. That will be really nice to collect more stone bricks, which I kind of have plenty of, and you see I have tons and tons of quartz in my inventory. And I also got some pretty damn good enchantments on all of my diamond armor. Then another thing that I was showing you in that episode, which chest was it? It's this chest. Is that I showed off the load of loot that I got in addition to all this quartz and everything when I went to the nether. We have 6 wither skulls now because I killed a crap ton of freaking skeletons. Matter of fact, I can show you if I can remember where it is. Statistics, mobs, squid, where's skeleton? You have killed 155 skeletons. Yes, I went through and I killed that many, minus give or take like 20 possibly for like regular skeletons that I've killed. It's like 140 wither skeletons I killed to get 6 wither skeleton skulls, and then I got 2 stacks and a quarter of bones and a stack and a half of coal from solely killing wither skeletons. And the other thing that happened, part of my now off-camera working thing, was, let me set the render distance a little bit larger, is I finished off the walls. Well, granted, I didn't even show you guys. I don't know why I increased that, because I'm gonna have to jump down there anyways. We worked on the laboratory. I don't believe how many plans I had actually explained in the 19th episode, but I did finish off the walls for the laboratory. So it is now enclosed from wall to wall. So let me just hop over onto over here, and I can show off what the lab looks like right now. So right now it's pretty basic. It's just got its normal walls up, everything, and they've got a pretty simple design. But that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted a sort of very clean looking modern design on it. I used a little bit of andesite. I think it would have been better if I used all quartz, but the thing is, regardless of the point that I spent probably 10 or 15 hours in the nether, is that I didn't want to waste all the quartz on just the walls. So I did, you know what, I've been playing so much CSGO lately that every single time whenever I go to use my hotbar, I keep switching over to 3 because that's normally where my knife is, and you switch to that to run faster, and then I keep hitting F and throwing it into my secondary toolbox, which has now come out due to 1.9, I think. So I'm probably going to do that like 30 times this episode because I'm just so used to playing CSGO and constantly switching to my 3rd slot and then using that to run faster. So you're gonna watch me just like throw my pickaxe into that 2nd slot every 20 seconds. And I just realized I can just hit F again to bring it back there. I was going into my inventory to previously bring it back. So today, what we are going to do is we're going to start designing a little bit more on the laboratory, meaning that we are going to design a front door, and essentially we're gonna go through the concepts of pretty much I want everything to just be like sheer redstone in the laboratory. I'm purposely saying that just because I can. So first of all, I'm gonna store a bunch of these building blocks in here for now. Actually, I will take a stack of quartz with me. I have way too many stone bricks in my inventory though. And I'll grab all of this redstone. And also something I will go quickly do is I'm gonna run and find some sort of mine that I could jump into quick. Maybe I might just go down to like the nether area, something like that. I need to just find something I can grab a bunch of stone from, because I need it to build some of the redstone components. That really hurt. Alright, that was a decent bit of a fail of a jump, and I just hit tab there because I planned on looking at the score for the CSGO game, apparently. But, I'm probably going to need stone for, like, repeaters, comparators, all that kind of stuff, so I will grab up a bunch of this. It's also one of the things that I'm probably going to have to go through and do, is I'm going to have to go run to the nether at some point to collect some quartz, because I might need that for, the comparators. What's the best way back up? Let's just run around. And I did it again. Hitting 3 then F, because I want to pull out my knife and then, inspect it, because apparently that's how you run faster in Minecraft now. And we're starting to plan our front entrance, which is... So actually on a mission out looking for slime, I did run into some dark oak, which I don't believe I have in my house yet, so I am going to go ahead and grab one of these trees and hopefully get a sapling down so I can bring this home, especially because this is one of my favorite types of wood. Okay, this is officially ridiculous. Look at my XYZ coordinates. I'm at -3,000, -4,000. I just crossed an entire ocean, and I've been searching for probably like 6 hours now. And oh, that's the wrong button. And I still haven't found a damn swamp for slimes. And I don't understand. Like, I've been searching for freaking years now, and I can't find a single swamp, and I'm about to shoot myself. Alright, after about 14,000 more years of searching, I finally found a swamp at, like, I think it was probably 3,045, 2,000 something. It was positive 3,000 something, positive 2,000 something. I finally freaking found some freaking slime balls. So now, hopefully, if I can open up a door... I don't even know why I have to open up the door. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch of sticky pistons, because that's what is required for the door that I'm planning on making. So I'm gonna make a ton of sticky pistons and pretty much everything that I need for this door, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so you're gonna have to bear with me, but the idea here is I am using a pre-made plan that is on the internet that I'm going to build a hopeful spiral door with. So pretty much right now I am putting down the basic laywork of the image that I currently have on the screen, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record back and forth of a few steps that I'm going through to make said door. Okay, so I have some of the framework being laid down here, just a few redstone components so far, bunch of sticky pistons. I'm gonna hope, well, I know I have enough slime for them, but I'm gonna hope I just have enough sticky pistons convenient here. Now the next part of this does require though is a dropper, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and go make one of those. One of the issues with that is, once again, I'm not going to remember how to craft a dropper, yeah. Alright, so we have a little bit of an update here. We've got a pretty upgraded version of what was previously there. I did get the dropper done. It was a pretty simple recipe that I probably should have remembered, and I was right about, I did collect some quartz as well. I did turn all the quartz I owned into blocks, which in hindsight was a very good idea. But I did collect some quartz in the nether so that I could make some comparators out of if I needed to. Then I have a hopper on top of a dropper here, which is just a regular monostable circuit. That is going to serve some sort of function, I'm not exactly sure yet, and then just some additional redstone here, so we are well on our way to our spiral door. Alright guys, so as it seems we do have our first part of our door functioning. That'll be the center piece of the actual spiral door. I'm assuming you guys will be able to visualize that. But this is the piece that comes upwards to seal in the center, and then there are going to be pieces that fill around in the actual spiral motion from that piece. So this is pretty much the whole circuit here. We've got a hopper dropper, a monostable circuit here that is essentially just recognizing whether or not one of those redstone signals have gone through. Then we have some sort of we have a redstone, probably, I don't know how to say it other than like a constriction area. So after a certain path of redstone occurs, and this will cut it off and cause redstone to stop here and for certain pistons to pull off. But essentially, as you can see, each time we flick this, the 2 blocks will be pushed up and then brought back down if we were to deactivate it. So this is just a test lever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that off. So now we're going to be going into the second part of the door. Alright, as a little update here, we have now got on the 2 of these side pistons, which will be clearly pushing these 2 blocks into the center of the door, doing stuff and things. And then we have the 3 of the upper parts, and I think I just happened to build, yeah, I built the perfect number of sticky pistons. I'm assuming if this is going to just be copied to the other side, that we built the exact amount of pistons that we'll need for this door, because there's 2 pistons over here that'll be pushing those blocks in, 3 here, and then clearly this pushes up these 2, so that means we'll need another 2 here. So supposedly I could have built the exact number of sticky pistons that I need, which would be really nice. Alright guys, so now I have finished off the final pieces of the redstone. It was pretty much just copying a similar design that this side over here had onto the other side, but now we do have that complete spiral motion door. So now all that we have left is to make some sort of connection from this point out to the outside, which shouldn't be too complicated, because we should be able to just run some redstone through like this, and then bring it to some point on the outside that we can have a lever. Say if we want to have the lever right here, I believe that will be interrupted. That will get in the way. Yeah, like that was right there. It's right onto this piston, so that will get in the way. So where would be a nice place to put something to open up the door? I mean, let's see what kind of stuff we have down here, because we might be able to, I somehow doubt it, but we might be able to set up some sort of, yeah, we won't be able to do it there, because if we put it there, then we would be activating the pistons. But say if we put a pressure plate here and ran the redstone, we'll have to break that one more to the side here. If we ran the redstone through and brought it to here, so something like this, and then if we were to raise it up to here, okay, alright, invisible blocks maybe? Stuck under the ground. First of all, let me slap down a bed and sleep inside of my new finished door. Supposedly, we should be able to set down a pressure plate there, and that should allow us to then open the door by running over a pressure plate. If we make one right here. Okay, so that's probably not reaching yet. I don't know why I broke my crafting table. Oh yeah, it was to get it out of the way. I need to make some more wood, sticks, redstone, make a repeater here, and then slap that down probably like right there. Now let's run on to the outside and go ahead and take a step on that. Okay, so we messed something up by placing the redstone there. Oh my god, I swear to everything that is dead and holy. So we must have messed something up by placing the redstone there. So I'm going to lower it down a level and see if we can keep it from interacting with things. And hopefully I didn't do any like permanent damage, which it looks like I might have done. I swear to god, I hate invisible blocks. I don't believe the redstone is connecting anywhere. Let me throw down a lever here and just make sure that this still functions. So yeah, it functions fine from that. So the question is, let me try and build another repeater and see if placing that there will allow us, if we were to put that down, that's not what I want, put that down there. And I don't think that this should be activating anything else. It's powering this block, which shouldn't power that block. Okay, so now we just, that seemed to work perfectly fine. I'm gonna kill that, everything about Minecraft because of that block. Now all we have to do is inverse this, I think. Because we need this to be, thing is, we need this to be closed by default, and then when we step on the pressure plate. Okay, so yeah, if we, I think just making a reverse system here. So if we put down a block here and a redstone torch here, that'll close it. And then if we step on the outside here, quick, let me just repair that chunk of wall. If you were to step on it, that will open it up. When we get off of it, it'll close it. Now all we have to do is set, the complicated part now is going to be putting a pressure plate there and having that be able to open this up without breaking anything. And the question is, I'm gonna assume this isn't gonna work, but if we put this here, okay, that's what I thought. That's not gonna do anything. This is pretty complicated because I want another pressure plate to be able to activate this, but the thing is, if I put a pressure plate here, it's over top of all the redstone. So what we might have to do is just put down a button somewhere. If we put down a button here, safe. Actually, let me grab the regular, where's my stone bricks? If I grab a regular stone brick material, throw redstone down here. Here. Okay, so that's gonna, that just mess things up. If I were to move the inverse system to here, this is powered now. Oh, right, because alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out in between episodes, try and make it so I can open up the door from either side easily. I thank you guys for watching this episode, of course, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.